Okay guys, what's up? Here's another quick video, a quick insight video. Just to give you a little update, I did a interview with Portfolio Wealth Global yesterday. It won't be up for a little while, but when it is, I'll give you guys a heads up and the link to it. We talk about cryptocurrencies, China, ICOs, Bitcoin. We talk about mining as well, and a few other things. So check that out when it comes up. So in this video, and I'm going to try and keep it as simplistic as possible, I'm going to kind of share some more insights on where I think blockchain technology is going to be in like 10 or 20 years. Now, I may not be accurate, I may not be right. This is kind of what I think. I've kind of touched on this before, and it's kind of just my insights on where I think this is going. The notes section is up. Notes are out. And yeah, look, I'll just get started. I'll get started. So look, blockchain technology, I think the process to blockchain overall being more mainstream is probably where we're going to see more and more legit, genuine blockchain companies get listed on the stock market. So then the more traditional investors can actually invest in the industry without the risk of like going on a exchange or going for an ICO. I think the stock market overall is going to be running on a blockchain itself. They've already done tests on that, where like how we can kind of like use tokens to buy stuff, to do certain things. I think the stock market will work in a similar way. It is also a great way to store data. It'll probably like some sort of distributed ledger, probably. I don't know. And I think as more companies that are blockchain based go on stock markets around the world, like on different exchanges, it will bring more capital into the industry. That's one of my little insights on that. Financially speaking, I think we're going to see like a digital layer over the financial system, or perhaps a digital network. I honestly think Ripple is going to be that network. Maybe even Ethereum as well. I think we may even see Ripple and Ethereum be able to kind of integrate somehow. Sort of using like a sort of one of those cross-chain ledger, one of those applications maybe. I think definitely, especially with the euro being so unstable, it could actually usher in digital continental currencies. I think that's what's going to happen, where as each continent kind of because they're trying to merge. We're seeing now, like how we see with the EU, we're going to probably start seeing more continents merge together, sort of like how like a North American Union, a South American Union, that kind of stuff. Because we're already in a global economy, and I think through a blockchain, through digital currencies, we could probably see like a continental e-currency, right? That the bankers are using, because banks are researching blockchain like crazy. Don't be deceived by Jamie Dimon. They are trying. They've all got blockchain divisions, guys. So that's what I think on that. I think Ripple is going to be the network, and I think each bank, each continent is going to have its own e-currency running on these on this digital network. That's my take. Or like a digital layer or something. It's quite ironic though, because the euro collapsing will actually probably usher in something like that. A better version, of sort of a better solution, or something like that. You get what I'm saying. In terms of Bitcoin and like where that's going, I think we will see Bitcoin will still, the software will still remain decentralized, right? It will still be like it will still be a peer-to-peer database, of course. But I think we're going to have like Bitcoin and a sort of ecosystem around it, where we have atomic swap enabled coins like Litecoin, got them written here, Viacoin, Dogecoin, and maybe a few others that pop up circling around it. as a decentralized option to what I just mentioned. That's very likely as well. We're sort of seeing it happen already. Atomic swaps are coming, guys. So I think Bitcoin will have its own ecosystem, but I think we're going to see a centralized financial network and a decentralized financial network. And I think Bitcoin will be the decentralized, and the banks will, because they're still going to be here, guys. Even when they manipulate their own crashes, they're still going to be here. We'll see their own centralized system as well. But I think we'll probably see, there'll probably be like a bridge where you can like buy Bitcoin directly with this banker currency. I think there's going to be like a bridge between the two. Sort of like what SoftBank is doing. I think last time I checked upon them, they were working on a kind of exchange where they're trading Ripple to Bitcoin, which is interesting. So we could see something similar to that. Again, I think we're going to see more blockchains being linked together. I think that's what's going to start happening. So yeah, I mean, it's worth thinking about. I think it's very, very possible that we could see that, right? But I think we need to but the old current system that we have at the moment will need to be reset for all that to happen, in my opinion. Funnily enough, I think as Bitcoin keeps growing, we'll probably start seeing, and as Bitcoin becomes more mainstream, right, and they realize that they can't really stop Bitcoin, they're gonna. I think the globalists, the central banks will try and manage the situation by offering storage, Bitcoin storage. I think that's actually a possibility. What happens if your local bank like HSBC, Lloyd's TSB, Barclays, JP Morgan, if they start offering Bitcoin storage solutions, right? You can store your Bitcoin with them. Can you imagine that? And it's actually not even that unlikely. I don't think it's that unlikely. I think we could start seeing that. They're already working on blockchain technology. They're all looking at it. They're all scrambling to keep up. What if they start running their own node, right? I think that's something that's probably the most likely thing on this damn list. So yeah, laugh at that one. But Internet 2.0, yeah. I mean, I've touched on that before with like Ethereum and its potential with like a sort of decentralized blockchain-based internet, rather than it being centralized. It's literally decentralized, inverted thinking, right? Just basically mirror, like a mirror universe. So I think, yeah, we'll see something like that. I mentioned it on my interview yesterday as well. We're probably going to start seeing more and more applications, like the car industry. When you register a car and you have to tax your car, and like in England you have to MOT it. It's basically like a motoring safety standards over here. I don't know if you guys have that in other countries. Rather than kind of submitting it to some centralized database, or maybe that will still be kept, but the centralized database will actually be a centralized blockchain. So perhaps we'll start seeing more blockchain-based applications where we can actually put information onto like a ledger, like on a sort of database, and you need to use some kind of private key to access that information to be able to see. I don't know, I'm just kind of speculating, but I think that's very possible. We'll probably start seeing, if Ethereum still stays in favor and the alliance still stays and holds together, we will probably start to see potentially Ethereum-based operating systems, right? And what I mean by that is that the operating system has an app, like an Ethereum app, and that app opens up into loads of other little apps, and then you get applications within applications within applications. I've spoken about what I think Ethereum can do in previous videos, so check that video out. I'll leave the link to that below. But that's just basically my 2 cents in what I think is going to happen. My time frame for all this happening, probably in like the next 10 years, next decade probably. I think at the moment, in the short term, they're prepping for it all, trying to regulate everything, trying to kind of weed out the scams, try and bring some order to it. But they can't ban the technology, because the technology, any of us can download the Bitcoin's blockchain. I can do it, you can do it, anyone can do it right now. Same with like Litecoin's blockchain. You know, we can just do it and mine it or store it. You know, it can be done. You know, they have to kind of. It can't be done because it's code, right? It's code. It's not a physical thing. It's not like gold. They can't burst into your house at midnight and steal something solid. Okay, they can steal your laptop perhaps, but if you're a computer scientist, you can just rewrite some code that can, you know, make a new wallet that can access the blockchain or something. It's just, you know, you get what I'm saying. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. I've kept it at the 10-minute range. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think we're going to see more regulations? I remember saying they're going to hit the exchanges first, and that's exactly what they're doing. We're going to see more exchanges exit. Probably see a few fake celebrities exit as well. Or maybe they get bribed and go. A lot of YouTubers are going to exit as well, especially like the ones that promote scams. And yeah, I mean, at the moment, because I foresee Google and YouTube, because they're getting so advanced, I think they're going to eventually go blockchain as well. Go use some kind of ledger. But I think the censorship is going to really hit in with YouTube. At the moment, I'm downloading all the videos on this channel onto like a machine and making backups. I'm like doing, like, was it like 50? Just trying to download. I got like a YouTube converter. I'm just downloading like 50 videos at a time. So it's taken a little while because obviously the download speed. But yeah, it's worth it. I recommend just anyone who makes videos or articles, just back that stuff up, man, because that's your work. You know, that's you can look back on it in 20 years time and see if you were right or not, if we were just talking a little bullshit. So that's my insights. Let me know what you guys think. Share the videos, because I'm blocked from so many Facebook groups now. It's unreal. They hate me. So yeah, I'm on Steam. I'll probably upload this on DTube. Getting familiar. DTube still has to iron out a few things, you know, the sort of usability, but that comes with time, right? Rome was not built in a day. So let me know what you guys think, and hit that subscribe button as well. Thank you very much.